So, I know a lot of people were not very happy with the Pokemon Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl remakes art style. I didn't really see too many people complaining about the gameplay or anything like that. Everything in those regards looks pretty much the same and looks pretty good. But under the same token, there's definitely some things I think people want to see changed. And in this video, I'm going to be talking about things that I would like to see changed, and honestly, things that I think would overall just make the experience better. Hello everybody, what is going on? Jimmy here, back with another video, and I actually want to say, before we get into the video here, I just want to say one more thing here. These opinions are all my own opinions, but I also really like this game, and I care about this game, and I'm not like discouraged about it. I'm not hating on this game. This is nothing against Ilka Inc., Game Freak, Masuda, anybody who's involved in this game, because if you did not know, Game Freak is supervising over the whole project. Just because they're not actually developing the game, they're completely involved in making sure this turns out to their liking, and the Pokemon Company and everything else is all involved, obviously. So don't think for 1 second that they're just 100% not involved, because they definitely are. So now let's get into the video. The first thing, though I like the chibi art style, I do think that if you look at the thumbnail, a fan made this, and this is nothing new. This has been out for a long time, but I just kind of wanted to put it in this video because I thought it was interesting. Basically, if all of the characters in the game were traced, it would make for a really cool look, and overall just make the art style a lot better. And I think we're definitely going to get some polishing done to these games. There's no way possible that they release like this in this state, the way that they look now. They're definitely going to be a little more polished up. Just take, for example, Halo Infinite. Everyone got on 343, said look how terrible it looks, and then now it looks absolutely great, especially with the latest 4K screenshot we have seen. It looks to be looking really cool, and I think a lot of people, including myself, are very excited for it, and I think that it's going to turn out to be one of the best Halo games ever, and definitely the best 343 game, even though I did enjoy Halo 5. I thought Halo 4 was great, and I thought Halo 5 was, okay, but I don't think Halo 5 is that bad. I think it's definitely worth a try. If you've not played, the multiplayer is absolutely great, and the servers are still online, obviously. It's not that old of a game. It's like 6 years old at this point, somewhere around there. So you can still go out and play it, and I would recommend playing it. But back to Pokemon. Sorry, we just got off onto a tangent. Basically, what I'm trying to say here is, it's just because the art style and the graphics don't look to your liking now, doesn't mean by the time they release almost half a year from now that they won't be to your liking. Because I think they definitely will be to your liking by the time they actually come out. Something so simple as literally just tracing the characters like I've shown in this thumbnail. You will see that truthfully it makes the entire game look so much better, and that's just something so small. Imagine if they did a little bit of an overhaul to the art style after reception was made. I guarantee you they're not going to release it in this state, especially because Pokemon's really been trying to give us what we want lately. Look at Legends Arceus, look at these Diamond and Pearl remakes. They're at least trying to listen to the fans and quit being so tone deaf to everybody. I think they're trying to do better. Next, I would love to see Mega Evolutions return to the game. Hold on, listen to me for 1 second before everybody says, I don't want gimmicks, I don't want gimmicks, I don't want gimmicks, I don't want gimmicks. Listen to me for 1 second, okay? Yes, I understand that by adding Dynamax into this, you're going to complicate the gameplay and complicate everything to some degree. But with this comes options. There's people who want Mega Evolutions, there's people who don't want Mega Evolutions. If you include Mega Evolutions, you don't have to force people to use Mega Evolutions. That's the thing I love so much about Mega Evolutions. Unlike Dynamax, you do not have to use Mega Evolutions, and I get you don't have to Dynamax, but they put a serious emphasis on it, as opposed to Mega Evolutions or Z moves. And I would like to see Mega Evolutions the most. I'd like to see Mega Evolutions of starters, Mega Evolutions of other Pokemon, Mega Evolutions of maybe Giratina. That'd be super cool if we could see a Mega Giratina. I think that would be absolutely amazing. So yes, I'd love to see Mega Evolutions in this game, and I'm hoping that we see it. Last but definitely not least for this video, and this one's going to definitely resonate with all of you here, I'm hoping that the games are just as hard, if not harder, than the original predecessors, and there is a difficulty option for easy, medium, and hard, or just easy and hard. I don't care, whatever it's going to be, but I think there should at least be a way to play on normal, a way to play on easier than that, and a way to really spice up the difficulty. Who knows? I mean, a lot of games have like 5 difficulty options. Game Freak, Ilka Inc., Pokemon Company, you guys can't give us like 1 to make it just harder. I have to play with 4 Pokemon so that the games aren't super easy for me, because the fact that if I play with 6, it becomes completely such an easy game, and I can blow through the entire game in just a matter of days. I like to actually struggle a little bit, and I like to have fun with my games, even though maybe that's not your sounding game, maybe that's not your cup of tea to have to, struggle through the game a little bit. Personally, for me, I've always enjoyed it, and I think some of the older Pokemon games, though, are not struggling, like they're not that hard. I do like the fact that they're not exactly super easy, and they're not exactly super hand-holdy. And I think that, this is kind of a bonus one. This one doesn't really count towards the 3 things I want to see changed towards this game, or how to make it better, or whatever we end up calling this video. But I'd also love to see the hand-holding from Sword and Shield, Sun and Moon, and X and Y kind of stop for this game. I know Masuda's involved, so it'll probably be there by some capacity, but I'm hoping that they leave it alone and make it the way the original game was, because I'd rather not see that. But the only thing that gives me hope is that it's not going to be a hand-holding mess. Is look at Legends Arceus. That game, they're throwing you out in the wild to make a Pokédex. Sorry about that. Make a Pokédex, okay? So obviously they're not hand-holding like hardly at all in that game, and I think that that's very, very much so going to benefit the overall gameplay and make for a much better game. Anyways, thank you so much for watching this video. If you have enjoyed it, don't forget to drop me a like, comment, maybe even consider subscribing to the channel. I will be doing more Pokemon Brilliant Diamond, Shining Pearl content and all over gaming content, from everything to console to PC gaming. Every once in a while we touch on something. I just want to say this one more time. This is not hating on the game. I'm very excited for it. But these are 3 things, I guess 4 if you count the bonus one, that I just thought of spur of the moment. Basically what I would like to see in this game. So thank you again for watching. Thank you for the support. And as always, Jimmy out of here.